Believe it or not, there are many footballers who have been caught lying about their age in the past. Yeah, you heard it right. Some players have actually altered their age just to fulfill their passion. However, there are also some footballers who had very shocking reasons to lie about their age. So what are these reasons? If you want to know all about it, then stay with us until the end of this video. And let's get started. Shiva Inzaghi. The youngest player to ever compete in the African Cup of Nations is Shiva Inzaghi. He made his international debut for Gabon in a 3-1 loss to South Africa at the 2000 Africa Cup of Nations when he was 16 years and 93 days old. Nonetheless, he acknowledged lying about his age and being 5 years older than claimed in 2018. He allegedly stated a number of extraordinary things during a Christian confession ritual. The remarks, which were initially made public by Get French Football News, claim that Inzaghi acknowledged having multiple relationships with men throughout his career, in addition to incestuous ties with his aunt and sister. But the most amazing allegation of all is that his father sacrificed his mother. It has been asserted that the spiritual sacrifice was undertaken in order to advance Inzaghi's career while at Nice. However, GFFN reported that it was done so he could retain the money generated by his son's contract to himself. A dark truth indeed. Gaurav Mukhi. It is impossible to discuss football players who lied about their age without bringing up Gaurav Mukhi. At age 16, Mukhi set a record for the Indian Super League's youngest goal scorer. But if he had not been 28 years old at the time, this would have been accurate. So, after a failure to prove his age, several questions were raised against him, and his club registration was revoked. Moreover, a 6-month suspension was put in place with immediate effect. Later on, Mukhi stated in an interview that he had no idea about his age when he joined football. He said, "I would like to state that I was 13 years old then. Also, I am not educated, and I dropped out of school as my family could not afford to send me to school. As a minor, without a guardian/parent present, I cannot confirm what I was made to sign in Goa." But what would you call it? A crime or an act of innocence? Carlos Alberto. Carlos Alberto, a crucial component in Brazil's win in the 2003 UTO World Cup, lied about his age to compete for his country. After it was discovered that he lied about his age by 5 years, he was captured 3 years later. He was punished by having his participation in the sport suspended for a year. He then had a nomadic career in Brazilian football after that. Toby Mimbo. Cameroonian footballer Toby Bayard Mimbo had a solid career when he retired. Throughout his playing career, he was a member of various teams in South America and China. He even participated in 2 African Cup of Nations tournaments in 1996 and 98. Mimbo is well known for his endless birth certificate sagas though. During the 1996 African Cup of Nations, he used a birth certificate that stated he was born in 1964, making him 31 years old at the time. When he eventually joined Genker Bruligi in 1997, his birth record showed he was born on June 30th, 1974, making him 23 years old at the time. But that wasn't the end of it. In the following AFCON in 1998, he once more provided his birth date as the 30th of June, 1970, making him 28 years old. Angel Kim. Angel Kim, from Ecuador, claimed to be 3 years younger than he was. His true date of birth was 19th of November, 1981, despite his claim that he was born on December 9th, 1984. As a result, he was able to participate in age-restricted games for 3 years after being ineligible. In addition, Kim misrepresented his genuine name. Much of his professional playing time was spent as Gonzalo Javier Chila Palma. Yet in December 2010, the real Gonzalo Chala, a Guayaquil evangelical preacher, accused Kim of aggravated identity theft. The Ecuadorian Football Federation then looked into the allegations and imposed any necessary penalties. As a result, Kim was given a 1-year suspension after the FEF came to the conclusion that he had used Chila's identity while playing. Sibusiso Mzizi. One more player whose age has been questioned is Sibusiso Innocent Mzizi. Although he was heralded as a sensational 17-year-old when he made the switch to the professional ranks with Ajax Cape Town, there was still more doubts than answers regarding his birthday. Mzizi reported that he was born in December 1983 and that his identification number was 831-225-507086. but a Department of Home Affairs representative said that no such individual was listed on the department's records on the computers at the Pretoria office. When Renee Claassen at Home Affairs urged Mzizi to return that passport as quickly as possible and apply for a proper one because the one he is holding does not appear on our records. He continued that his fingerprints also do not appear, and I'm afraid he will not be allowed to leave the country. Computers will either reject his passport at the airport, or if he manages to go through, he is likely to be arrested when he returns. Sujinki Matajawa. Another age-cheating incident occurred in football when Sujinki Matajawa, who claimed to be 2 years younger than he actually was found guilty. He was arrested after saying he was born in 1983, even though he's actually born in 1981. I'm pretty sure you must be sitting in shock state at the moment, but trust me, things are about to get even more interesting as we talk about the next players on our list. Now, before we head to the next player, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Football Plaza. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. Youssoufa Moukoko. Youssoufa Moukoko is the subject of an age controversy following the discovery of a purported birth certificate in Germany. The Borussia Dortmund player, who currently holds the record for the league's youngest abundant scorer, was believed to be 18 at the time. A birth certificate supposedly bearing the name Youssoufa Momadou, which was given to Moukoko and dated 2000, has however allegedly been found in Germany. Moukoko, a member of Germany's World Cup roster, was adopted in Germany in 2014 after relocating there from Yaoundé, Cameroon, where he was born. The alleged uncovered birth certificate was reportedly provided to journalists by Moukoko's adoptive father, according to the Austrian news outlet Laula One. Despite having previously questioned Moukoko's age, the German Football Association insisted that it believed the player's age to be accurate. However, when the truth was revealed, it turned into a huge headline, and fans were shocked to know his real age. Moussa Magagula. Another high-profile case in Africa occurred in the Premier Soccer League when it came out in 2016 that former Free State Stars defender Moussa Maguglia used his cousin's identity to have a career in Mzansi. Goodman Tiboho Zahatsi was the name that Maguglia went by, and it belonged to his cousin, who was 3 years his junior. Therefore, Maguglia was fined Rs 50,000 and placed on administrative leave for a year after it was determined that he had lied about his identity and age. Gurain Nda. In 2020, one of the more recent instances to be added to the football players who lied about their age took place. At this point, former Senegal international Gurain Nda came clean about having lied about his age to enter the professional game. Even more contentious than his confession, Nda asserted that in Senegal, 99% of players have altered their age. He said, "What is certain is that in Senegal, 99% of players have reduced their age. Senegalese players are generally very small, and when he goes to Europe at 20, he will see that young people of 15 are stronger than him. Like all Senegalese, I lowered my age to be professional. In Africa, the player who does not lower his age cannot be professional in Europe. It's a reality." Well, football seems like a very unpredictable game because who knows what deep secrets our favorite players are hiding. But do you think there are more players who are hiding their real age? Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Football Plaza. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. And if you want to watch a video on the 10 most hated football players in 2023, then click on the video on the left. And thank you for watching.